Hello friends, this is Faye and this is going to be our Oracle Monday reading. You can come to these Monday readings as many times as you like or whenever you like. But I think today we're going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle card deck and the messages from your angels and maybe just a little affirmation card that just gives you a little affirmation for that week that you could use. From the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, I'm going to read it as a prosperity message, okay? Because these cards cover such a big area. But I thought what I'll do is this week in particular, I'll just use it as a prosperity message and read what the book says for that. So, for those of you that have not been here to my channel before, I hope you feel very welcome and you will subscribe. I would really like that. But what we do is we go from left to right, starting with 1, 2 and 3. You just feel where you feel drawn to pick and I will read the messages out for you. If you haven't already subscribed, as I've already said, please do. Please hit the little bell icon and you will be notified of new card readings that I put up throughout the week. I try and get as many up as I can. I'm starting back doing the tea leaf readings that people have actually asked for. So you will be notified of every reading that is put up and the monthly reading tarot cards as well. So let's get started. What I will do is move 2 and 3 to the side so I have room to work with these other cards, okay? So we will move number 3 and number 2 up here and let's get started for number 1. We have a Vaughn, and a Vaughn is you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on heaven and on earth are watched over by angels. This can sometimes mean that maybe you have just had an animal that has passed over and you're kind of, you know, you're missing this animal and you're thinking about to make sure it's okay. And it will be okay. All animals are looked after by in spirit. They are the most angelic, if you like. You don't find many animals that have a lot of animosity in their spirit, so they are very angelic beings. You'll also find that they will be around you at this present time and guiding you, acting like a protector for yourself. Your animals here on earth are also being looked after by spirit. If you have an animal at the moment that's maybe a bit under the weather or lying maybe on medication or whatever, it is being well looked after, so don't worry about this animal. Even if it does pass over to spirit, it's time to transition, if that maybe sounds a bit harsh, but it is, and this is just a little message to know that it's never actually gone from you. It will always be around you. This could even be a time that you could be looking to maybe work with animals in some way. Maybe you're looking to do some volunteer work at your local animal shelter or donate something to it. Maybe you've been thinking of even been donating to one of these wildlife trusts. This could be a time for you to do such a thing. I think everybody at the moment is trying to look after the planet and we're looking at the animals that are becoming extinct. And I think most people, especially people who's maybe picked number 1, is really looking to how they can do their part in saving these animals and their habitat. So that is for number 1. We've got co-create here, and when you look at co-create, it's to do with working together with something, whether it be you, someone else, or you and your imagination, you and spirit. But I'm going to read out what it actually says for the prosperity message for number 1. And for number 1 we have, it's number 40. Let me have a look. 40. The actual meaning, just the actual meaning of the card is creativity, art, inspiration, fruition and manifestation. So this is what's right around you at the moment, number 1. As I said, I'm going to read it as a prosperity message, and it is: flashes of inspiration give rise to great success when you receive this message. You are at your most creative now and whatever you apply yourself to will lead to the fruition of your dreams. Remember that all your ideas are channeled from a higher source. You create your reality in partnership with Spirit. The potential for manifestation is unlimited now. Revel in its vastness. So this is a really important time for number one. It's almost like everything that you put your mind to and really concentrate without any deviation will be prosperous for you. So be very aware of your thoughts. Your affirmation card is light, and it says light illuminates darkness and gloom, bringing hope and inspiration. Ask the angels to fill you with more light, for it contains spiritual information and knowledge. These are keys to the universe and bring love and peace, as well as unlocking the wisdom within you. As your light becomes stronger and clearer, you will find clarity and purpose. You will radiate brightly and become a beacon, reminding others of the divine help available. Angel wisdom suggests you ask for angels to ignite and strengthen the divine flame within you. Your affirmation is, I am light. So that is for number one. For those that picked number two, we have Maya and we have the Fates. Now right away, as soon as I see the Fates, this seems to be a time for those that pick number two that something you may feel is out of your control. It's fated, it's supposed to happen. So it could be just be a time where you just have to sit back and accept whatever it is that's going on at this moment, even if it is uncomfortable. It's something that is fated and was supposed to happen for you. I'll read what it means in the prosperity message for number 17. It means, let me have a look. For the prosperity message, your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control right now. You are being invited to accept what is unreservedly. This could be a temporary situation seemingly thrust upon you by outside forces, but there is an underlying purpose you can't see that has been determined by the Fates. It could be a situation you are unprepared for and you may not understand how it will benefit you in the moment. Do not fight the situation, ride it out and see where it leads. Surrender to it, and the serenity you need to make good choices from here on out will be given to you. You will indeed flourish. So it would seem this is a real learning curve for those that pick number two. It's a time to ride the wave of the energy that's coming in for you, whether it's good or bad, and learn from it, being very careful of your choices in the future and what it is that you decide to do. With Maya here we have schooling, study and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide and help you with this process. You maybe feel drawn to learn a new skill, number two, going to some line of study, even if it's just something like astrology or reading cards or something that is just taking your interest at the moment. But you're going to find that things are going to start just becoming into your awareness. Maybe the person that that could teach us a particular subject just appears into your life. You will be drawn, books will be made available. When you think about it, you'll be drawn to certain areas that will help you in the next stage of your growth, number two. But we have a card here that says adventure. I think after you have ridden this part of this waiting period out, the next stage is going to be a huge adventure. Away with the old and in with the new. Because here we have life is an adventure. Be ready for the unexpected and make the most of all opportunities. The angel wisdom suggests you get out of any habits or ruts in which you are stuck. Do things that are different and face life with a sense of wonder. If the path ahead seems dark, do as you would if you were exploring a dark place. Ask your angels to light up the way. Then watch for the signs and signals that tell you where and how to go. Explore the new with an excitement and courage. These magnetic qualities attract money and career openings and add zest to relationships. The angels are inspiring you to move forward with anticipation, expectancy and hope. Your affirmation number 2 is, I face the adventure of life eagerly. And I just think these two angel cards just go so hand in hand. You are going to be guided. You're going to be taught, this looks like schooling and study and education. Maybe that is like book learned, but it could be education as in what is next, what it is that you have to do next. An education in life, if you like. So that is for number 2. For those that picked number 3, we have Truth Be Told and Marlena. I'm going to start off with Truth Be Told, number 14, as a prosperity message. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to experience the prosperity life you desire? If you want to be an artist, do you make your art a priority? If you want to be a healer, do you set time aside to learn new things to help you serve? A writer must write and a singer must sing. Being true to your calling is essential to your moving forward. There is another oracle message here too. It's time to have a look at the real, honest truth about your thoughts, feelings and beliefs about prosperity, about your relationship to money, to compensation and to meaningful work. Ask yourself, what is true for me? And you will find the key to abundance. It's almost like those that pick number 3 are getting told that you may have a blockage in what you believe is rightfully yours. So many people have really bad connotations about money. They maybe think they don't, but a lot of people don't value themselves enough to warrant. They think they don't warrant getting a financial abundance. Plus, a lot of people are taught from a young age that money is the root of all evil, which is nonsense. Money is just a source of energy. It's what you do with the money that can make it evil, okay? It's not the money itself. So it's looking at your relationship with finances and abundance and your values of how you think you are worth, how much you think you are worth, what it is you do in the world. And also it takes you back to, if you want to be a healer, are you going to class? It depends on what kind of healer. You want to be a counsellor, do you want to be a Reiki massage therapist, whatever it is. Are you prioritising that in your life, or is it just staying in your head? Are you taking actions moving forward to move you into that part of your life that what it is that you want to do? Excuse me guys, to take a wee glass of my water. And what we have here is Marlena. Marlena's, you're confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or ask to expert advice before making a decision. I really do think these go hand in hand. I really feel that you are confused in what it is that you want to do. You maybe feel that you need too many qualifications, or you maybe feel too old to start again. Whatever it is, you need to get information, and you will be guided to whatever information it is that you need at this particular time. You seem very confused. You could be, do you stay with what you're doing? Say you're an office worker or whatever, I don't know, and you really would like to, oops, sorry, there's a little bird outside my window pecking at the window. And you're confused as in you want to become some kind of therapist, or you want to do a different line of work and healing of some description, but you don't know what to do. Do you stay in what you know, or do you move forward? And I think this is where you're going to have to look within. and what is going to make you happy in the long run, in the long term. So that is for number 3. Your affirmation card, you have an Archangel. You have Archangel Chamuel. Archangel Chamuel works in the pink ray of love, and being blessed with this Archangel card indicates that you are ready to open your heart to unconditional love. Love has no restrictions and accepts all people as they are, nor does it judge. True love is so powerful that it dissolves hurt, anger and separation. Let love flow from your heart and touch your loved ones, those you dislike and strangers. This creates a bridge of light which the angels can move along to bring hope and peace. In return, your life will be blessed and filled with love. And your affirmation, number 3, is, my heart is filled with the flame of love. Well, I just thought that was such a lovely little message. Your little affirmation here is to, again, you could just be cut off. I think that as we start out in life, we are very open to everything that, everyone. We don't judge, especially as children. And as we get older, just through life's ups and downs and life's hard knocks, we can become quite embittered, if you like, and quite hardened to a lot of things. And I think this is a time for you to open your heart chakra. Maybe you have been closed off. Maybe you've been quite closed off to situations around you, and it's time for you to open up again, number 3. And you could just need help. Maybe go for a Reiki massage or something, some kind of Reiki energy healing work. That could be what would benefit you at this particular time, number 3. So I hope everybody enjoyed these little messages. I certainly do enjoy doing them. Again, if you haven't already subscribed, please do give us a thumbs up, and a little share would really help. You have to hit the icon, guys. You have to hit the little bell icon, or you're not going to get notifications of when I put up new videos. And I do put up new videos at least 3 times a week. I don't always have time to timestamp them, but I certainly will try. Anybody else wants to do that, not a problem. I have no problem with that. But please feel free to come back to these videos whenever you feel you have to. So speak to everybody later, and I hope everybody enjoys Oracle Monday.